Hello all, I'm Michael and today I'm here to discuss with you three main topics: incomplete markets, hedging at minimum cost, and lastly complete markets. Now to start off, an incomplete market is one where some of the necessary conditions for market formation exist but not all of them. With reference to securities and states, an incomplete market is defined as a market in which the number of securities are smaller than the number of states. In other words, an incomplete market exists where the perfect risk transfer to hedge away risk exposure done over a replication of an asset through a portfolio of securities is just simply not possible. As we can see from our payment matrix Q, it has three weather states and two securities, a bond and a stock. Now we can see our price matrix for the bond and the stock PS. Now if an investor has an interest in generating the cash flows given by matrix C, this is just simply not possible to do so. This is a result of us having more states than securities, and this is a simple example of an incomplete market. I will now move on to discussing the idea of hedging at minimum cost. As we discussed previously, an incomplete market is one where the number of securities is smaller than the number of states. Hedging at minimum cost involves developing a portfolio which covers no less than the required state contingent payments, and so we are left with meeting the required cash flows or exceeding them, but more importantly, at a minimum cost. Hence, in this situation, we are trying to find a portfolio subject to minimizing its cost whilst trying to receive a payoff that is no less than our state contingent payment matrix. Quantitatively, this can be explained where we are left with a problem of minimizing PS times N, which is our cost, subject to the Q times N is greater or equal to C equation, which ensures that we receive at least what is expected of our payment matrix. This is essentially the essence behind hedging at a minimum cost. Finally, I will now move on to our last section. Since we now know what the meaning of incomplete markets is, we will now move on to discussing the idea of complete markets. As we saw in our example, when a market is incomplete, the number of securities are less than the number of states. In order to complete the market, we can introduce a product that sufficiently covers the required expected payments in all of the states. For example, we have a client who wants a payment of, say, C for all three states. Now, keeping this at the back of our minds, we can see that the payment matrix Q and the price matrix PS form an incomplete market. In order to solve for this, we will now introduce a new product or security which has the same payment as C, which our client had previously outlined. Our new payment matrix can be seen here along with our 1/3 price matrix, and together they form a complete market. This is essentially the essence behind completing markets. Now this concludes our video. Hopefully after watching this video today, you guys have had a better understanding of hedging at minimum cost, incomplete markets, and completing markets. That's all for today. See you guys next time.